Hi, Erica. I'm sorry I'm a little late getting on here. How are you? I'm good as well. All things considered, right? I'm all right. Yeah, yeah. How is this Lion's Gate treating you? This is a true Lion's Gate as far as numerology is concerned, um, because it is 888. The 2024, the 2244 8, obviously. So it's definitely there's a vibrancy to this energy right now for sure. So I was going to do a collective reading. Um, I was planning to do a reading focused on goals for the collective. And as always, only if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, that's okay too, of course. Um, so yeah, I'll do a 3 card pull. Like I'll first pull with the my major arcana deck. Y'all know I love so much. And then I will pull clarifiers with perhaps both, or I don't know, one of those decks. This is the Shapeshifter Tarot by Conway and Knight, and this is the Mythical Goddess Tarot. And then, of course, I always pull an oracle card at the end, but yeah, this energy is just very intense and very vibrant, and I hope everybody is able to, receive all the goodness that's available to us right now. This is definitely an energy about self and learning how to shine, and um, but also having that balance of understanding that you are flawed still, you are, human, but um, there is always something to give, and in particular, gratitude, So, yeah. Yes, I was fashionably late too, Jonathan. I'm a dingbat, and I was live on a different YouTube channel. Like, good times. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope this energy is treating everyone really well and everyone's getting the most out of it. All right. I'm going to get this cracking here. So, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Well, I'll take the 3 that pop, rather. Y'all know I don't pull per se. So the first card is going to be what is the collective's goal at the moment. Second card will be what is the obstacle that the collective is facing. And the third will be what action can be taken to attain this goal. And then, of course, I will be, like I said, pulling clarifiers from these 2 decks. Oh, shit. Good times. Or, well, I guess I can put them up here, right? So the lovers, like, that's the obvious, right? Like, obstacle. Well, hello, bitch. But there is goodness that can be taken. This speaks so much to, as I always say, like, focusing on your own intuition. Hi, Hadley, welcome. Focusing on your intuition, and As always, guys, whatever does not apply, let it fly. This is a collective read, so please, again, but it just, that's what I love about this Major Arcana deck, is that it's just super clear. You know, if we were to break it down, this is Gemini energy, this is Capricorn energy, and this is Leo energy. So again, this is speaking to something new, and certainly a good amount of potential, you know? Like, who doesn't want, you know, the sun to shine and to have their ride or die? But there's certainly an obstacle. And again, being that we're in Mercury retrograde, and yes, this does represent Capricorn, but it's obviously Capricorn is another earth sign. And Mercury is retrograde in Virgo right now, which I think has a lot of us in our heads in a lot of ways. So, you know, it's funny. Yeah, we were talking about this the last time, right, Jonathan, with the Mercury retrograde. For some people, myself included, during Mercury retrograde, the only, you know, crazy things that can happen during Mercury retrograde, I have not had that issue because, yeah, when you're born with a lot of retrogrades in your chart, it certainly helps. It feels more natural, more natal. So, all right, so with that, I feel drawn to actually this deck. This is the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. So I am going to pull some clarifiers for each of these main themes. So this main theme of the Lovers, like, you could very well be a Gemini yourself, maybe struggling within another mercurial sign, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so, but exalted in Virgo. So it is very happy in Virgo, of course, but still retrograde means that we're going to be going over things. So let's see what's going on with this first card, the Lovers. What do we need to know about this goal that we may be trying to attain? Or is this a literal Lovers situation? Maybe it's even a choice that you have to make, because the Lovers was is rather the original choice card. So is this about a choice that you haven't yet made? And maybe it's even in regards to another person. That feels pretty spot on. Right now, like, the cards are getting a little more chaotic. See, all right, so give me just a second. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, it's time to ride. Okay. So Four of Cups. Like, that feeling of, it's always like that boo-hoo, you know? Like, because I look at the Four of Cups as like, oh, boo, I got left out. Look at my 3 cups all spilled over. Me. But and with the 5th cup, when the 5th cup falls, it's like, bitch, wash your face, get out the house, like, do what you got to do. You know, you can't continue to sit there and dwell. And Spirit is helping you through that choice. Whatever this choice is that has left you feeling the way that you do, Spirit is going to help you ride, literally, like 6 of Wands. And perhaps this is even a bit of forgiveness to yourself for past desires that you've had. Don't let Mercury retrograde get you with them exes, y'all, for real. Like, look at this, Judgment. You know, that's dead and buried. And look at that, 4 of Wands. So whatever this choice is, it's already seen its judgment. Like, take whatever, if there is something on your mind, certainly take a nap on it. This is a Jupiterian card, and right now Jupiter is in Gemini. Like, take a nap on it. Like, take time to think this choice through, this person, this whatever it is. Because it feels like you've been left out in some way. And I feel like that's going to lead us to our next card, and what has given you this obstacle of the Devil. All right. So, Let's keep going. Oh, I'm glad it resonates, Jonathan. So what is this Devil card? What is this Saturnian Capricornius? Whoa. Look at what just came back out, y'all. Again, this is like, maybe this is some deep-rooted trauma. Maybe this is like some childhood trauma that hasn't been dealt with, and maybe it even has affected the way that you make your choices. I mean, I'm sure it has, right? Like all of our experiences through life. You know, knowledge is not, or wisdom rather, is not just knowledge. It's knowledge with the experience. So whatever this experience is, look at this, ecstatic union. Maybe it was childhood trauma from watching bad relationships. Like, that's nothing new. That's, maybe it's even a past relationship again. Like, this could very well be an ex that is just not hanging around, or is rather trying to hang around, maybe. Is that what it is? Is this like a person in your life that doesn't really belong? Maybe you've drawn a boundary. This could even be in regards to a job as well. Let's see. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Whatever it is, it has challenged you seriously. But the Lover's coming out again, you know, number 6, ecstatic union. Like, if this is a past relationship, it feels like one that is already done. Like, it's seen its day. So don't let Mercury retrograde get you. Don't reach out to them. If they reach out to you, just, it never happens. Right? Don't respond, don't nothing. Like, stay the course, for sure. So let's see if you get past this obstacle, or rather, what action, like, can you take to shine your light and to be your wonderful self? Wheel of Fortune, Lakshmi. 3 of Cups, compassion. And Maiden of Clarity. Forgive me, I can't recall if it's, sorry. So with Lakshmi here, this Wheel of Fortune card, it feels like it may just be something that still needs to be processed. You know, the Wheel of Fortune comes when it's time for the wheel to turn. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm just looking at something. So Maiden, I'm sorry. All right, so this would be the Knight of Wands. This feels like doing some inner work, showing yourself compassion, maybe leaning on your community, and figuring out how to shine. Like, that's ultimately what the goal is here, right? Show yourself the compassion, show time compassion as well. Like, be your own best friend and continue to invest in educating yourself. You know, Jupiter and Mars are both in Gemini. It's a great time to continue to build your own knowledge and awareness of self. As I've said many times before, when you know yourself, you know God, creator, source. And when you know that, you know true and unconditional love. So get to know that side of yourself, continue to investigate it, continue to lean on your friends as well, and your community, and the people who know who you are deep down when you can't really see yourself through the fog. Like, because, you know, like, you've got these blocks in the way, but you can shine, you will shine. Like, you have every opportunity to start anew. And it's all about making those choices. Like my sister always says, make good choices. Like, yeah, you got to make good choices if you want to see those different outcomes. So, all right, I'm going to pull a oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and then I'll take some questions. If people want to throw some questions in the chat, I'm happy to answer. I'm just going to take these down so we're still just focused on those three major arcanas. I feel like any choice, any person, any relationship that you've been presented with, you already know and you're already seeing this energy before and you know that it's not for you. It may just be something that you need to wait out. Like, stay patient for sure. All right. So, Wisdom of the Oracle. Interesting. Soulmates is at the bottom of the deck, but the card that came out was number 8, Community. And then very thematic, 25, Round and Round, which is the 7. So there's a building feeling to this, and that's true as well. Like, this is Major Arcana number 6, number 15, and number 19. So again, there's like that building. All right, let me just get the booklet so I can read for these. So, number 8, Community. Essential meanings: belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. This oracle's message. This card signals a new affiliation with the group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of the spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. And the prosperity message for the community card. Whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it is a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There is also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. Yeah, that resonates for sure. All right, number 25. Round and Round. Essential meaning: the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, The truth is that you are standing higher at a level looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. The prosperity message. If you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is the perfect time for you to look at deeper motives you have and your attraction. Excuse me. This is the perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be part of your journey and prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are familiar signs in your responses to them when you find yourself in a repeat pattern of the past? It's a good time to get a coach or a mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. All right. Oops. Any questions? I'll take some free questions. Like, just because I'm on here, might as well. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? I feel like I should grab one of these lover oracles and see what this has to say about these cards. All right. Hold this deck. All right. Haha. Just so you know. All right. You know, this is my old trusty. Yeah, it's probably this one. All right, let's see. Hold up. Move some of this on the way. All right, let's see. So, what's going on with Jonathan? Hmm. Hmm. Feeling nostalgic, wondering if your ships are going to come in, feeling a little heartbroken, but ultimately you're going to be successful. You already sort of knew that, it seems. Feels like you will stand pretty, like King of Pentacles. And it may even be some in like a new arena. Nah, bro, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe you need to rest the nostalgia and rest the heartache. Like you will, like if you have not already felt the success, you know the peaks and valleys of life are a bitch, right? So you will be successful. Know that for sure. Like only the Emperor is really more successful than the King of Pentacles. But again, it feels like it's something new. Maybe it's even a new relationship. Because look, Five of Cups. And then the Nine of Wands. And, the Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Like, these are all the same cards that came out before. Jonathan, what's going on? Do I need to beat some bitch up? Do I need to come to KC and knock some broad around? I mean, I'm handicapped, so I probably can't, but she should have cashed me outside 10 years ago. So is it something else? Is there something going on with, like, with your kids even? I hope not. I hope you're not witnessing their heartache. That's not fun either. Ay, bruh. I mean, I can meet you on the 5D. That's not a problem. But keeping her out, nah, bro. Only you can do that. Okay, good. Yeah, don't let her get in your head and stay stuck in your head. It's going to affect your ability to shine. And you got a cute little coin right there, buddy. It's almost like it's. I don't want to be too personal, but I'll try and put this as discreetly as I can, I suppose. Is said person pulling, like, did she pull a Yoko situation? Like, because, man, I lived in the band house, you know. I dated the bass player. Oh. And I was thought to be a Yoko, and I certainly wasn't. But that don't mean that other people aren't, you know? I'm not like most. If that was the case, though, seriously, like, clear boundaries need to be set. Without a doubt. Yeah, look. You just saw me shuffling that around. Like, is this bitch a Capricorn? Maybe she just got Capricorn placements. I don't know. Dude, you just cut the deck. Four of Swords again. I feel like this whole message was meant for you. Like, I can just do a whole other reading for the collective. Like, damn. Oh. Twice a month, is it cyclical? Like, is it with particular moons? Is it, the quarter moons, or the full and the new moons, or she was a Sag? Yeah, but maybe she was Capricorn rising, or just still had strong Capricorn placements. Nonetheless, whatever. It's still leaving you with a bad taste in your mouth. Like, there you go. Maybe it's even so. Maybe this Sag girl is through your dreams. Yeah, that's a Cap. Um, Trying to, do a special sort of torment on you so that you and your Capricorn will struggle, like she chose to walk away, and that's pretty fucked up. But maybe from the choices that you made, yeah, you ran into a Capricorn as well, but it feels like you have the opportunity to shine. And if she's participating in malicious behavior, ultimately not it's not it would never lead to that. That's not how that works. There's always the quick fix enjoyment that comes from this sort of devil kind of work. Yeah. I mean, you hear me shuffling the deck, like, feels like it's definitely something from your past. Like, this is a snake. It's not cool, dude. It's not cool at all. You might need to do like a special sort of a, you know, cord cutting sort of situation with that Sag, and maybe another sort of like, I guess, happiness manifestation sort of ritual towards the good of your current relationship. You gotta cut. I mean, bruh, I can't answer that. I have an ex that I think about way too fucking much. But I will protect my peace and my energy at all costs. I was with a what? Oh, a bass player. I'm a sucker for the rhythm section. What can I say? My other ex is a drummer, so definitely the rhythm section. I mean, you should have seen his fingers work, bruh. Stop playing. Christina! Hi, lovey. How are you? Tell me about it. Yeah, they're both, all of my exes are quality humans. Grateful for the experiences, but yeah. Mercury retrograde ain't finna get me. Hell nah. Oh, I love hearing that. Yeah. You want to ask a question, Mrs. Tavener? Oh, Jonathan, you're so kind. Thank you, sir. Throw a question out loud, or just focus your energy on the cards. Let that physics do its work. All I do is work, 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 work. Let me cut the deck though. Hang on. Let's clear that energy. In fact, I feel like I should grab this little deck. That was the collective read, love. There's a choice that's happening, and it's one that's riddled with obstacles. But there is the opportunity to definitely move forward and shine. All right. Listen to your own intuition, as always, my darling. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Only take what resonates, okay? So. Oh, yeah. So, bottom of the deck, Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. So it's that this is a new offer, bottom of the deck, but it's riddled with choices. Or maybe you feel like there are too many choices to the point where you feel like if you make any choice, it's not going to be the right choice. But that's not true at all. You just have a lot of choices in front of you. And maybe it's a series of choices that need to be made in order to get over the obstacle in the right way, you know? Like Mario Kart style, like bah, bah, bah. Boop. All right. I saw this one next. So this is the Two of Wands. Now, it says fire element and swords, but this is the shapeshifter deck. So, yeah, and you feel blind to whatever these choices are. Again, like feeling like you have so many choices to make, but you feel blind to what your options really are. But you have a King of Swords. So ultimately, clarity is coming. But whatever comes with it, a major arcana, number 16. But this is Scorpio energy, love. Like, that is your safe space. Like, this energy, I want to read what I have in the booklet for this major arcana card. Because it feels like once you get over whatever this hurdle is, when you find that clarity, you'll be good. You know, don't block your heart chakra. I know, Scorpios in general, it's very difficult to get underneath the layers. But stand in that power, I've said before, you have, especially water signs, there is such a well and a depth, like lean into that emotional intelligence and intuition. Like you've got an emotional depth that rivals oceans, and just because other people don't have that same depth, like it, yeah. All right, let me just read about it. So number 16, the serpent. Traditional card is the tower. Keywords: forced change, end of a cycle. The serpent indicates the beginning or ending of a cycle in life. Change and conflict are upon you. Unless you are careful and flow with the changes, chaos will follow. Difficult decisions must be made in order to avoid total disruption. Upset in life is necessary to create something new. Yeah, you definitely, and you have something new coming. Like there's a new offer, there's a new something available to you. And look at that. Three of Wands, partnership, another Jupiterian. Hi, Irene. Another Jupiterian card. Like, the ships will come in. They will. Yeah, the nightmare is over. This feels like outdated, Let the burden go. Another Nine of Wands. There's been a lot of heavy, heavy weight that has been carried that you can certainly shed. You don't have to hold on to that burden. You don't have to hold on to that darkness. Like, there's a new opportunity coming for you. And it's one that certainly is going to challenge your emotional depths, but it's one that's going to help you grow and be fruitful and certainly know more about yourself in general, Like, it's going to take you down that path to get you to this place. Oh, I'm so glad. I wish I could squeeze you. I miss you. I love you. Hopefully, I'll be down yonder way one of these days. I haven't been down that way in shoot months. I feel like I'm all up here alone on my little island. Just sold everything. Look out, you girl. Hello. I mean, that's it. 100%. 100%. Girl, yes. Yes. I have to bring Dahlia down there. Like, she is an animal lover. Yeah, oh my gosh, I would love to see you. Mhm. Yeah, I'll have to bring a few decks and do some work. Of course, love. Any day, anytime, you know exactly where to find me. I'm happy to. Thank you for letting me read for you. I love doing this. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that it was helpful. Love you, girl. Miss Irene, do you have a question for me, Doc? How have you been? How's everything going on with your Leo man? Is that right? Leo, Virgo? I can't remember. Are things going well? I can't. My hands are too fat. I can't do it. But I will hit my vape for you. Love you, friend. You're doing okay? What's going on with Duder? What happened at the last? What did I read for you last time? I feel like I want to elaborate on that, especially given the cards that we have out right now: the Lovers, the Devil, and the Sun. This is a huge opportunity for manifesting right now. I hope you're leaning into it, and you've had an opportunity to Leos and the Pisces. Okay, I mean this is the Leo season. You know, this is Leo energy all day. All right, I gotta put my glove on because my hand is starting to do the thing that it does. All right, so Miss Irene, I'm gonna read from this deck, my Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing this. I'm really happy to hear that. Again, especially given the energy being so elevated, it's palpable. So, all right, what's going on for Miss Irene? We've got goals, obstacles, and actions to take. Oh, I'm going to cut this deck again. Feels like it doesn't want to talk. All right, Miss Irene. Oh, geez, I'm not going to take those, but let's see what's this. So, Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles. So again, it feels it's definitely new. Maybe it is a gentle, well, maybe not so gentle. Damn, bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. Woo! I mean, all right, I'm a pervert. Okay, let's stop. But again, this Two of Swords, like there has to be an opening of the heart chakra. Like, there's been a lot of this feeling of like, it's like a tenseness, you know? It's funny. But it feels like maybe your Leo is going to come with it, maybe small, but albeit small, I think it's going to be thoughtful. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be something new. It's going to be definitely something tangible. It feels like it could be a date. Maybe it's going to a place and doing something that you guys have never done before. Like opening you up to new experiences. Ones that really light you up, that really activate your root chakra. But you have to open your heart to be able to experience the joy. But new opportunities are definitely coming for you in this Leo. Just be open to it. Stay balanced, but stay open to it. Take the choices, or as the choices come, make those decisions. Don't get hung up on it. Don't feel, again, like caught in a loop, like an infinity a lot of times can feel that way, but can also be seen as like a gear, like it can keep elevating, escalating, sort of like how the solar system moves, like we're constantly spiraling, but we're moving nonetheless, right? I want to say forward, but that's probably not really true, is it? What's forward? What? I don't know. All right, we got more questions? Questions, class? He's always asking if I see you guys together in the future. All right, well, let's see. I started shuffling this deck when Jonathan had hopped on, so maybe it's maybe this deck will do the trick. I'm just going to give it a few cuts. Let's see. So Leo and a Pisces, fire and water. That just gave me the imagery, like thinking of like the type of love that you may need. You might need to be the kind of, like a floating candle. Like you're the water and he's the fire. All right, let's see. Irene and Mr. Leo. Will this pain ever stop? Is there a pain that you guys, is one of you healing from something? Is something going on? The heat between us is intense. It feels like, again, there's like a trauma that needs to be resolved, that needs to be healed in order to appropriately address the intensity between you. Don't know where to start and kind of feeling fed up. Kind of getting a case of the fuck it's like maybe there is no, might be this feeling of like, where's the right place to start? And sometimes there is no right place to start. You just have to start, right? Like, lean into the ADD a little bit in that case. What does it say? Yeah, don't feel lonely. Boo. Start without you. Yeah. Seems like you guys really love each other, though, Irene. Like, yeah, like Jonathan said, like, figure out what exactly your love language is. And again, like leaning into this understanding of self and knowledge of self, like, learn what your love language is. Like, I know mine is words of affirmation and acts of service. So if he's displaying those kind of love languages, then you can feel that he is trustworthy to take on whatever it is that you need to resolve and to support you through that. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I'm so sorry, Irene. I hope that things change sooner than later. Well, in any event, you can always come vent to me and I'll pull some cards. Who shouldn't give advice? Kitty cat? I mean, what? Kitty cat, did you have a question? Or is don't give but I'm sorry. What? Thank you, Irene. Jonathan, shut up. uh, Irene, tell him the check's in the mail, right? See, we like to laugh around here, kitty cat. All right, you guys seen I just been sitting here shuffling it. Like, yeah. I love you too, girl. Thank you for always coming back and supporting. Same, Jonathan. I just told you that the other day, but I can tell you every day. So thank you. Are there other people with questions? Or is there anybody in here that hasn't yet subscribed? Because you might hurt my feelings if you're in here and you haven't subscribed. Not that I have feelings. Well, I'm here to read you fuckers to filth, so who's up for it? Shoot, I'll keep reading. I don't know what. Smoke weed every day. Maybe I should pull a folk or son. Read you fuckers. I know I shouldn't curse. YouTube doesn't like that. But, yes! See? Goddamn, I was corrected. At least it didn't turn into a duck. Miss Irene, get some good rest. Have a great day, and I look forward to hearing about the new position when I'm on again in a couple weeks. Good night. Yes. Yes. Is everybody being shy? No questions? Aw. I would love, I've never been to New Mexico. I've been to many, probably half of the United States. New Mexico is part of the half that I haven't been to, so I would love to. Love you too, girl. Blessings on blessings. So who has a question? I'm doing these for free. I just feel like reading tonight. And this is the internet. Nobody can see you. So You can ask whatever you want. The dirty deck. Which one? Like it looked like actually dirty, or like do we mean dirty like slutty, or like dirty like muddy? Where are we going with this? Yes, Jonathan, I like that. I'm going to pull another oracle card from a different deck, and whoever's meant to receive it will. Right? Can't quite see it. It's Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels. I may not read the whole explanation of each card because they're kind of epic. But yeah, let's see about it. Even the look of this deck gives 888 vibes for me. You know, like Sacred Flame. Very cool. All right. Just gonna give this deck a couple more cuts, and then yeah, collective card for the next couple weeks. Yeah, or at least through the end of the retrograde. I believe that's September 4th, 5th, something like that. I don't know. Or the end of August? I can't remember. But you guys know how Google works. All right. You can also go to our website, utopiamagic.org, and check our socials. The other people on my team are phenomenal at keeping us up to date on things like that on Facebook, Instagram, all the places and spaces that we can be in the ethers. We are pretty much. So, some advice for the collective to get us through retrograde and really harness this energy of 8-8. How can we manifest our dreams and desires? Oh, there it is. Yo. And it's number 7. Legacy of Light. Bottom of the deck. Number 19. You know, just like the Sun card. Okay, good talk. Dream a beautiful dream. Bruh. Okay. Holy. All right. Dang, this one is a long one. Oh, I'm just not going to read all of it, but I'll read most of it. So, Legacy of Light, number 7. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you. Your ancestral lines not only in blood, but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the rebel from your heart and with the belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence to the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. So that's the gist of that card, but please do, I'm sure that's available again online. It's a much longer explanation on here, but I'm not going to read that's all of that. So y'all, we all have dreams, we all have talents, we all have gifts that we're meant to share with the world. Please, you guys, continue to lean into your own intuition and lean into learning more about yourself, whether that be through things like numerology or through tarot, through your natal charts, which we do those as well. So utopiamagic.org if you want to book one with us. We can do composites, transits, all that stuff. Anyway, that to say, continue to know yourself. When you know yourself, you know God, Source, Creator. And that is when you know true, unconditional love. So please continue to lean into that beauty, that wonder that you are. Like, I believe, I mean, on a physics level, it is absolutely true that we are all little bits of the universe, little drops of Jupiter, so to say, right? And when we see them on a natal chart and how they fall and where they are, and as we learn more about that, we learn more about ourselves. And we're able to heal traumas that we may not have even known were there, to break generational traumas and curses that have been plaguing us, and we can lean into the light and the beautiful energy that we were given. Like, we're given dark and light. That's, there's that yin and yang, right? The black and white, like dark and light. So continue to know yourself, good, bad, and ugly. And if you need help sorting through whatever, I am, yeah, I am not one to judge. I have been through so damn much. And I love to help people. So thank you guys for coming tonight. Thank you for everyone who is a repeat offender. Y'all know I love you. If you want to book personals, utopiamagic.org. Please do subscribe and like and push all the buttons and do all the things. If you appreciate what I do here, I do appreciate any gratuity. It's certainly not expected, but it is appreciated. That's all in the description or comments, or I don't know. It's in there somewhere. I'll make sure it's there. But thank you guys for coming to hang out. Happy 8/8 portal. Happy manifesting, y'all. Cheers.